Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Hey, James. I see BKF. I see a guest with 717. Welcome. This is Vera. Let me know if y'all can hear me okay. Let me know if y'all can hear as you're coming in.
We can hear.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Okay, welcome. I see we got a total of 7 on the call. Dr. Michael Benson, you there?
Yes, let's give folks a couple more minutes to get started, okay?
Sure. Okay. Okay, so I see we have Bill that has just joined the call. We have BKF on the call. We got Carolyn on the call. We got Rakita and James Clark on the call, and then we have 171 area code on the call. Okay, Sonia, welcome to the call.
I'm gonna get started in one more minute.
Why are you in the dark?
I'm in bed.
I could see that. Don't fall asleep on us.
I just may. I asked Dr. Clark to do the call tonight. Just may. Let's get started. I've been on the phone now for just about 10 hours straight. So I'm exhausted. I asked Dr. Clark to do the call tonight. Getting folks excited about this platform and the amazing thing that I had never been so busy with no company ever. I'm not calling them, they're calling me. I want this. I want to get in. And we've been calling the company, trying to get folks set up all day and couldn't get them. Dr. Clark finally get them. He had 4 or 5 folks to put in. She could only do 2. She said, I got 20 other people waiting too. I have another 6 people waiting to get put in this business. And we had a phone call with one of the leading distributors, Al. Actually, leading distributor Al. He is phenomenal. He put somebody in for us, Carolyn in for us. And he said 2 days from now, this will be automatic, where you can go in and do it yourself. So this is exciting. Where you got a product that's doing what it's doing. It's exciting that there's hope. I sent everybody the video, a text of the picture of the People's Magazine with Bruce Willis, who has Alzheimer's. They call it the cruel disease, Alzheimer's. They got nothing for that. And the Holy Spirit told me after me getting that, had your entire team to order the face mask. For those of you who know me, know some people that have Alzheimer's. I told them they had it before it showed up years. I saw it in their eyes, in their forehead. I saw Alzheimer's. Didn't know what it was, but finally I started telling folks, you got Alzheimer's. You can have Alzheimer's. And each person had it. I saw Alzheimer's in the eyes area years before it showed up medically. Now we have a face mask that you can put over the eyes and the face and works on the brain and all of that. When I came out the gate with the mattress pad. For one reason only, I needed to sleep to save my life. I couldn't sleep. Now I can sleep, and I started sharing it with Matavo, Dr. Goodman, and Dr. Clark, and they loved it. And I'm just so glad Matavo opened up and said he had a prostate problem. When a man say prostate problem, I always think high PSA, precancer, or cancerous. He said it was very serious. His testimony today that I used this pad, folks, he had it for 3 weeks. He went back and the prostate is normal. His blood pressure is normal. I can't wait until my prostate goes normal. It'll take me longer because I have lead in my body, something extra to fight. And by the way, if we move the lead out of my body, you got a crystal that detoxifies heavy metals in this mattress pad. I stink and can't help it. It just oozes out through my skin, my breath, and my poop. I stink and can't help it, but guess what? I rather stink than let the lead stay in my body, in my brain, and causes Alzheimer's, in my liver, and cause all kind of conditions, including cancer, in my bones. It's slowly removing the lead from my body. A 5/8 mattress pad. Dr. Clark said something last night that was profound. He said that you can start a business for nothing and become a millionaire. I'm with your phone, Dr. Clark, if you don't mind. Dr. Clark been busy, folks. He's been busy putting folks in. Dr. Clark, I'm with your phone, please. He's in Trinidad. I hope we got to get the right service.
Yes, here I am.
Hey, Dr. Clark, have you had a business like this before?
No, I certainly haven't. This is phenomenal. This is different. And what a lot of things are crazy about this. The fact that we have a product that works, and it's not the first and the only product that works, right? So I'm not going to say, well, forget about everything else. Nothing else out there works. This is the only thing that works. I'm not saying that, but the fact is that it works, and it works phenomenally. The fact is that it works and it is broad spectrum in its effect. So it is not disease or anything specific. It works because it helps the cells to start vibrating again at the frequencies at which they need to vibrate. So it starts communication from cell to cell, synapse to synapse, and so forth. It just keeps doing well. This is really, really different. And if you're looking at it from a business perspective, it is the ideal opportunity. I've never seen an opportunity before where we started at the right time, because success has a lot to do with timing. In other words, if you have the best compensation plan, if you have the most energetic leadership and owners of a company, but that company is selling typewriters today, it does not matter how much it has, it is not going to do well because out of time. They could develop the best typewriters now, they are out of time. This is on point. This month itself, coming in this month, is on point because this month is the one that we have a day dedicated to sleep, sleeplessness, a world health sleep day. So at that time this month, I have not a better time. It could not be a better time than now. So we have something that is totally different. And on top of all of that, so we're talking about a product that works. It's a company that has a products that work while you sleep. It is a company that has something that is really phenomenal. But more than all of two is that you could start a business with a potential to make started with zero financial outlay. The only thing that is needed here is what we call sweat equity, where you go to work. And you don't just go to work where work becomes work. You go to work where working is a joy, because you are going to be helping hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, and even millions of people get their health back. Dr. Vincent, I don't know if you want me to keep going. I just realized you asked me one question and I just started just going. So sorry about that. But yes, no. I have not seen a business like this. I'm just excited about it. I'm just excited about it. Let me just pause there.
So now just imagine we went today, Dr. Clark, you and I all day trying to get folks in, and everybody's busy. Everybody's busy. We finally get the person, you get the person in, you get in two. He said, I can only do two. I got 20 folks waiting. Waiting. Everybody's busy. And we had Al tonight. He said, everybody's so busy. And they're going to make this automatic where they're going to teach the leaders how to do this business on the computer automatically. And what I decided to do, because I'm getting a lot of phone calls of people want ENOC treatments. We're going to get them for free again, only for the people that got a face mask or mattress pad or a product with the crystals in there they can lay on our team only. I want Tracy, unmute your phone, Tracy. Nurse Tracy, unmute your phone. Nurse Tracy. I know you there. I see you. Tracy, is Tracy still there?
I think she is. That
Tracy
I saw
Barnes.
her. She is. Tracy
Hey, I'm
and
here. I'm here.
Can you imagine our adding Enoch to this?
I can't wait. When you were saying the word, I was getting chills. I just cannot imagine because when you do the regular Enochs, I have went to places that are not here on earth. And I cannot imagine what's going to happen now. I'm just so excited. I have come so far with myself with the Enochs from day one. I have blossomed so far. I can't wait.
And just imagine now we have a tool called a mattress pad that can turn on every cell in the body, every cell. You have a face mask that can turn on every cell in the brain, in the eyes. And just imagine that we can go back into the long bones of the body, wake up our ancestral memory, and talk to all of our ancestors, lengthen our telomeres on our mitochondria, and let the crystals play a music of vibration called the Holy Ghost. Hallelujah. Imagine that. And imagine we have the only team that does this. People are calling for free Enoch, no more free. You would not get the link. You would only get into the link through one of the leaders, like Tracy, Dr. Clark, or Vera, or Khadijah, or somebody that's a leader. You're in their downline. You get the link through them. I want to see these diseases disappear. Because as I thought, if for those of you who witnessed the fellow from California that had the largest thyroid goiter in history, just imagine having a thyroid goiter the size of a football. Not just a football, it went from shoulder to shoulder. It covered every organ. He needed a stomach bypass surgery. They opened him up and couldn't see the heart, lungs, and nothing. They woke him up from anesthesia and told him his goiter is here. We got to cut the goiter out, sign this waiver, you could die. He said, nope, get around it. The goiter, you couldn't see his neck. There for 13 years. He got 2 Enoch, remote, we never met. He lived in California. I lived in Michigan, never met. On the 3rd Enoch, I went into the long bones, which I'm going to tell you long bones. The long bones. And it went back to 1863. I told his wife, I'm in 1863. I'm looking at a lady looking up at a tree. She said, Dr. Vincent, he's hollered and screamed when he's asleep. He's fighting for his life. I said, I see what's going on. Her son is hung by the neck and the white slave masters are below. His thyroid goiter is attached to that memory. That thyroid folks melted in a couple of days. He lost 40 pounds. And he had 4 or 5 brothers and sisters had the same thyroid goiter and they all melted by lysing that energy. So just imagine we can lyse Tracy's energy for the women that get the fiber tumors from being raped. So this is what we're going to do, folks, with these crystals. We're going to tap into that energy by tapping into the Enoch treatments to put it on steroids. But you only can get into the treatment if you have a face mask, a mattress pad, or one of the products with the crystals in there, and you on our team only. I think it will blow your team up. We have people on this phone that had people in their family, loved ones with a stroke, paralyzed for 8.5 years, had to bathe her, dress her, comb her hair, do everything for her. We gave her 1 15-minute Enoch treatment without the crystal pad, without the face mask. She was up and running in 10 minutes, like she never had a stroke. I think God gave this gift for a reason for this timing. I said for years, God told me that I'm gonna have 100 millionaires all on my team in some company. It's not about the money, it's about what you can do for the money. Soup kitchens, homeless shelters, putting folks through school, making sure that not one Vincent had to live in the hood like we live in the hood now. I have 2 positions now, folks. I will end up with 8 positions in this company, and we're them all to 8-star, making $100,000 a month each, minimal, each position. And so can you. The key is to get in our way, get in Dr. Clark's way, get in Vera's way, get in Khadijah's way. Which if you get it away, you get in our downlines, start building, and we got to build our house around your house. And you're going to get built because of us. But if you get it and do nothing, we're going to build right around you. I want people who want to help people, folks. To me, this is personal. Very personal. This mattress pad saved my life. Think about that for a minute. A 560, 580 mattress pad, no medicine. I didn't take it. I just laid on it. It takes no training to lay on something. It takes no training to sleep. When you can't sleep, folks, it's severe insomnia. I lost 35 pounds, folks. I'm still thin. But guess what? I can get my weight back now because I can get up and move around. Had to have people carry things in the house, bring me food, take me shopping. I had to sit down when they shop for me, folks. Extreme exhaustion and weakness, being up all night, all day for 12 weeks. This mattress pad that looked like a pillowcase with 16 crystals in there vibrating. I said vibrating at the vibration of the Holy Ghost. Saved my life. Now we have a face mask that one of the leading causes of death in Canada is Alzheimer's. It's going to be here too. That you can get your vision back and keep your mind. For $470, I bought that today, and so did Dr. Goodman, because we understand the power of this now. When we first bought the mattress pad, we had doubt. I had doubt. You get these testimonies of I'm having prostate and diabetes, and I lay on this pad for 3 weeks and it's gone. These things are just unbelievable of us doctors. I had 2 discs removed and I'm virtually paralyzed. Could do nothing for 2 years. You know, the mattress pad, it was gone, and it was gone in 30 days. You hear these kind of testimonies. I had a rectal detachment problem, could barely see. I used a face mask and could see again. You hear them, but do you believe it as a doctor? I was skeptical. That's why it took me a month to really get the derm mask. 580, no way. But I'm spending $260 per month for the last 6 months. Spent over $10,000 in the last 3 years trying to get well, but still was sick. Because the leg got stuck in my body, trying to delay it out my body. It got stuck. Now I got something I paid $564 once. No auto ship. Once. I was laying on it and the lead's coming through my skin, through my mouth, through my feces. The mucus, folks, the lead is coming out of my body. You have a crystal that takes care of toxins, heavy metals. As I lay on them, detoxify. As I lay on it, they help me with my sinus congestion. People with diabetes, hypertension. Now we have Matawa's testimony. I don't know the fellow that has a prostate problem. I don't know him, but I know Matavo. Did anybody hear testimony earlier today? If you did, unmute your phone. Was anybody on the call earlier today and heard Matavo's testimony? Unmute.
I heard
Nobody was.
Dr. Ben said it was very impressive for him to come out and mention that personal information about himself and also his observation as well.
Yes, and I know you're waiting to get signed up. It may be Wednesday. They're far behind me. Just wait. I try to get you in tomorrow. What's the thing here?
No problem, sir. I'll
But
wait.
you know what we got here. I want everybody to do your best to try to get the mattress pad and the face mask. This is $1,100 total almost. Or I mean $900 total. It's a lot of money, you think. But what would you do to keep your mind? Keep your vision. Reverse the cancer in your body. Reverse the diabetes, the hypertension, to lose that weight, to get toner scan or gain weight if you're underweight. What would you do to put your body back in fine-tuned machine? By laying on something, the more you lay on it, the better off you are. It's cumulative. And if you got to get the loan, get the loan.
Dr. Vincent,
Yes, ma'am.
okay, now I know you said the pad, but I want the whole cover, the whole thing to go over it. That's what I want. And the IMAF.
Okay,
Do
call
it.
me, and I can take care of you. You know, and this is the thing here. I want you to get a pad for your son or a pillow for your son.
That's what I'm gonna have my daughter to get.
A pillow for your son because they sleep on it. And this is the thing here. A lot of these boys with ADHD, I had ADHD. I have a person I called my nephew, and they told me I was in special ed first, kindergarten first, second, and third, because I stuttered real bad. And if I was an imbecile, special ed, because I stuttered, they told my nephew that he would never do anything because he's slow. If the mothers listened, we would have been out there in the street like the other boys. I became a chiropractor, and my other nephew became a gynecologist. He did 6 years at Meharry Medical School, finished medical school, undergrad in medical school, 6 years. Then became a gynecologist. If they would have listened to those other people, what they're telling about your kid, they don't know your kid. We got kids, like Sylvia Hood has a grandson, that's slow. And they said he got ADHD. She got him tested. He don't got ADHD. He got a problem with the protein receptors in his brain. I mean, dopamine receptors. You watch the video, they talked about how these crystals balance out the dopamine in the brain. Powerful. Powerful. So make sure you contact me.
Okay.
And the thing, folks, timing is crucial. Timing is crucial. Hey, Khadijah. Khadijah's there. That'll be it. Khadijah on. Timing is crucial. I'm going to connect you with Miss Muhammad, who's going to be with
Thank
Khadijah.
you, Dr. Vincent.
I'm going to connect. You're going to be
Dr.
working with Miss Muhammad, Bill, and you're going to be working with Matavo and Bonnie. But everybody going to be working together. What's going to happen? I'm going to give Matavo and Khadijah 2 truck drivers to do something on our network. It will, if I'm saying, like I told Al, say, Al, the lady complained, hey, Dr. Clark, press star six, Dr. Clark. Oh, I'm your phone, Dr. Clark. I'm your phone. Dr. Clark. So Dr. Clark called the lady, said, I got 4 folks to put in. She said, wow. I said, there was a lot. I said, Dr. Clark, she had no idea. We're just getting started. We have 40 folks to put in a day. You got 4, I had 6 waiting that you don't know about. So this thing's gonna blow up.
Yep.
Blow up. There's no reason, and this is the thing here. We always talk money. There's no reason why Khadijah, Vera, Dr. Clark, Saya, everybody that's in right now, you start sharing it, share the videos. Can be at $4 or $5 grand a month by Easter. In 1 month, folks. I've never seen something that costs so much that moves so quickly, Dr. Clark. Never. Because what's the catch? There's free financing for 100 days. No money down. When they use it, like my mattress pack came on Monday. I had more than $580 in my back office in money before my mattress pad hit my body. And guess what? And I didn't even have a meeting yet. The first day I had a meeting, I made $630. First day, and so will you. Because people are going to talk and use. Everybody likes stuff that works. You got sciatica, paid, nothing worked. This works. That works. Anybody got a question for me? A comment?
Okay, I'm ask you a question.
Uh.
Say for instance, someone come on you, they said never make 2 orders, make 1 at a time, you said, right?
And that's why I want Dr. Clark, Khadijah, or one of these other people help you. Because what happens, let's say that you want the mattress pad, okay? Or the mattress cover.
Yeah, with the
You
mattress
come in for $580, you get the mattress cover, you will get $105 back when you put it underneath your first number. But if you put them all in the same receipt, you get nothing back.
So it's best to get the mattress pad first?
No, second.
The
No.
mattress-
No. You get the mattress pad first, or first, and then get the mattress cover
Mhm.
second, because then you make some money.
Okay.
You get like $105 back, okay? If you buy
Okay.
both at the same time, you get nothing back. You go up to people that are upline. So make sure you get your money, okay?
Okay.
So I'll make it that Khadijah know how to take care of that for you, or Ms. Muhammad. Okay, great. Now we can get you in probably till Wednesday. Hopefully tomorrow, but we'll know. Okay, anybody else? I don't speak sign language. So on the first day of spring is when we start our ENOC treatments. I want those glasses because I'm getting blurred vision.
Me
Get
too.
my eyes fixed.
Me
I
too.
want those glasses because why? The average person in the past that I diagnosed with Alzheimer's before they got Alzheimer's had blurred vision. That the eyes tell you a whole lot,
Mm,
because right behind the eyes is the brain.
okay.
Whole lot. So if you got blurred vision, that means that you got inflammation and a lot of toxic material in the eye that's not being released.
Okay.
That build up in the brain also build up the eye. So we want that face mask and the mattress pad if you can afford it. You only do one, do the mattress pad, but find a way to do both if you can. Okay. Anybody else?
So the mattress pad and the IMATH, both of them together. You get them together, you get them separate still?
Everything you order separate ticket,
Okay, all right,
unless you don't want no refund back.
all right, okay.
So folks, we got a chance, folks, to change some lives. I can't wait till Robin get her pad in and see how her body feels. Or Yvonne or Vera that Pat is on his way, or Saya. I can't wait till people start talking about it.
I
In the
can't
baby,
either.
and it's the thing here. We have people that said, Dr. Vincent, I can't afford the mask. I can't afford to get it. It costs you nothing. Like Dr. Clark said, you become a millionaire with nothing. Think about it. We got people with 400 credit scores getting $1,000, $2,000 to get started. Nothing. The money gonna come back because they're gonna want it. There's no way people will live on this pad. They got pain, diabetes, got hot flashes, can't sleep. There's no way they're gonna lay on it and not tell nobody what happened. There's no way. Just like my mouth, you have diarrhea of the mouth with this pad. You can't help it. You guys hear the difference in my voice, don't you? Since last time, huh? Do anybody hear a difference in my voice?
Stronger.
Oh yes. This morning I could never gotten up, go get some breakfast, come home. I did this morning at 6 o'clock. And nothing. Go ahead, Dr. Clark. Dr. Clark, you go in and out. I got up and got some breakfast, got home like nothing. But I know that I gotta stay a little longer and hit the hip club every day to get my weight back. But I don't want to do it right now because I overdo it and go backwards. I know I'm too thin. Hey, Dr. Clark.
Well, I know I'm too fat.
This that make you lose weight. This will make you lose weight. If you got to gain weight, make you gain weight, put the body back in balance. It'll tone things up. Even though I'm overweight, my muscle mass is different. From a whole week, it's 1 week now, different. Anybody else on this call besides Bonnie? Nobody else want to talk Bonnie. Is that Robin Russell? Is that Robin Russell? I'm at your phone, Robin. Anybody that got kids with ADHD, autism, anybody with bipolar, PTSD, this mattress pad would be amazing, but the mattress pillow or the eye mask, a game changer. A total game changer.
Can't wait to journal, Dr. Vincent.
Yes. Hey, Tracy, we got 12 folks here every day and they don't say a word. They speak sign language. And if you send a text in the back office, I can't read it.
Hey, Doc.
Yes. Hey, Margie.
Yes, Doc.
I was bad off, was I not?
Yes, Doc. You were very, very, very sick. Very sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I got up, Margie went to Gillies this morning at 6 o'clock in the morning, got home at 8. Yeah.
Well, you should have came by and grabbed me. I would have went too.
You know, I need to get my niece to work by 7, so I can't run back home. You know.
No problem. I'm just messing with you.
But Margie, find a way, Margie, get your position. I know folks.
I'm ready.
Tight,
I'm ready.
You know,
I'm
it's
ready.
tight.
I'm
You know
ready when
what's
you get
tight?
ready.
And I want to connect you with Dr. Clark because you know him and you know what we can do together,
Hmm.
right?
Right,
The
right.
lifestyle
Okay,
I had,
that'll be fine.
the lifestyle I had before Dr. Clark, he did that. Okay. Hey, Dr. Clark,
Okay, that
Dr. Clark.
I think he was in and out earlier, Doc.
Yes, he's in Trinidad. He has a hard time going in and out. He told me
Right.
in and
Okay.
out.
All right.
You know,
Thanks.
and this
We'll
is the thing.
connect when you get ready.
You know, and this is the thing. So Margie, you know, Margie, I had to pay $7,000 bill on this house. I had no money.
Hmm.
I'm gonna make that Margie then some this month. This month.
I've received that for you. That'll be great.
I mean, it's just because they're calling Margie. It's like they're calling Tracy on the
I'm
phone.
just happy that you are coming back this way.
Tracy,
I'm just grateful.
Tracy wanted to get in the business so bad. If I knew today she was
Mhm.
gonna kick my butt, Tracy, Nurse Tracy, come kick my
Yes.
butt.
Hey, nurse.
Absolutely,
Yes.
absolutely.
I said, Dr. Clark,
Good
take
to
care of
hear your
Tracy.
voice.
Same here.
And Tracy,
All right.
you saw Tracy how busy it was. So even though I was complaining, I was smiling.
Of course.
You saw how busy it was, Tracy. You can find nobody to put you
Extremely.
with because everybody was full,
Absolutely.
which is good for us.
That
Yes.
says a lot. That says a lot in itself.
Yep. So now we have something, folks, that everybody take a chance. Get the financing, take a chance. All I can do is say no. Take a chance. I bought my second spot today, Tracy. I got the face mask. Tracy, I might have 8 spots, Tracy, not 2.
Wow.
If I'm gonna build this thing. If you're gonna put in 100,000 people, why do you get 100,000 people? You're gonna build it anyway, and get you 8 checks for 10,000 a month, 20,000 a month. Why not? You're gonna
You're
build it
right. Why
anyway.
not?
You follow me?
Right.
Don't just stop
Right.
at 1. Stop when you get to rolling, because you're gonna buy something else. You might end up buying another mattress pad or buying some more glasses. I mean, face masks or buying a cover. You're gonna have all these things you're buying, different spots, and you build them. Like Al got, I think, 3 or 4 spots. He makes 10 grand a day. You know that? And his wife got some spots.
Well, yeah, that's what you can sing.
So we can do the same thing. More than one. More than
Wow.
one. Yep. So we're playing follow
Dr.
the
Vincent,
leader.
let me say this, Dr. Vincent.
Yes.
It is a limited time for that. I remember that will go away in about a month and a half by the end
Yes.
of next month. So it's a limited time to have that done. So again, this is another tremendous opportunity that we never had before, where you could actually get multiple portals, multiple platforms in one plan, and the company has no problem with it. But they are bringing that to an end, I think, by the end of year.
April. So yeah.
So we have that opportunity. So what we are saying here is this: if you get qualified for 2,000, $2,500, $3,000, $1,500. If you're looking to do this as a business, you need to utilize all the money that you're qualified for, and then some if you could pick up a couple more spots. So it makes sense. This is not going to go away anytime soon. So if we're thinking long term, if we're thinking about the next 2 to 3 years, and that is not really long term, I'm just calling that long term in the way that network marketers think. But if we are thinking anything like 2 to 3 years, and having 4 business centers, 8 business centers.
A coach, it may not be me. Are you looking for more directions in the business? Have you niche
There's
branding?
somebody with an open line, a female talking. Please click your phone. Okay, go ahead, Dr. Clark.
Yes, so I'm saying that if you end up with 4 to 8 business centers, that is tremendous potential. I still don't understand the comp plan. All I know is that people are making lots of money, but by the time I figure out the comp plan, by the time that is done, if you have 8 centers, it means that if there's a limit, because if people are already making 10,000 a day, that means that you're doing anything like about 3,000.
Your phone went dead, Dr. Clark. We can't hear you. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me?
Yes,
Yes,
Dr.
we can hear you.
Yes. So anyway, you got to May 1st, and I have 2, and I have not even got the loan yet. I'm gonna get the loan and buy 4 more. That's gonna give me 6. And I may get a loan and get $3,000. Who knows? But I'm gonna have at least 6. Because what? Everyone means something. I'm gonna get an 8-star position for my family and friends. I mean, for my brothers and sisters to retire them. That's about at least 8-star. Makes about 25,000 a month average. And the next 8-star, it's for the grandkids and everything through school, 25 grand a month. So I want at least 6. So I have 3 for me and 3 to give away. So, but 8, since they pay you at 8 pieces of the pie. When you get started, you make only $20 off of a mattress pad. $20. Dr. Clark got started today, really. He got started yesterday, Dr. Clark. Dr. Clark got $20 per person today. He put in 3 people, and what's tomorrow gonna be a 4th one, and he had 10, 11 receipts. Because some are buying 3 things at a time, some bought 2. When he put the people in, he had 2 more folks to put in that he couldn't get in today. He'll have 11 receipts. 10 plus 1, he can be a 3-star. He was making $20 per person to $60 per mattress pad. By the end of the week, the way things are going, because things are going quickly, he's gonna be a 4-star, making $80 per mattress pad. By the first part of April, making $100 per mattress pad. Let's say his team put in 300 pads in a month of, it's going that quickly, in the month of April. He made $30,000 from the mattress pad alone, not the eye mask, not the pillowcases, nothing else. This moves very, very quickly, but the goal is to get past 1 star. A good point, folks, is get 11 folks in, make at least $60 per mattress pad. They buy the mattress pad and they buy the face mask, you're making $99. Hold the line. Dr. Clark was calling me back, calling me. You're making $99 per person. People like Bill, Bonnie, Tracy, you guys are in this in the beginning. We've been putting 1,000 people per month. Let 100 be in the way of 100. I mean, they got to be built around you. Be in the way of 100. By you putting folks in there, you get you 100 people paying you $60 or $80 or $100. And when we get on the internet, 2.8 billion people. If people can bring in 1,000 people without the internet, they can bring in 10,000 for vision, for swollen prostate, for neuropathy. Get in the way. Get your position, but you got to build it. You can only go up rank. Like Dr. Clark, let's say or Vera, let's say that she's underneath me and I put in, she does very little or they do very little, which they would mean they can't do very little, they got to do something. And I put in 10 people underneath them. They got to put in one person themselves and sponsor them to get a rank. So she get 10 people to be 3-star. She got to put in one person she sponsor. So every star, she got to put in another person. To become a 4-star, she got to put in 3 people that she sponsors. So this thing is moving much, much quicker. There's no way a month ago when I told folks no one gonna buy a 580 mask. I mean, mattress pad. But what it does, folks, it's too cheap. It replaced every nutrition I ever take from companies. It's too cheap. Just by sleeping on it. So what you want to do is get a position and do it now. You want to be right at the top, above the explosion, okay? Anybody else? Anybody else? Can anybody hear me? When I talk, folks, I don't know if you can hear me or not because there's nobody making comments. Can anybody hear me?
We hear you.
Yes, yes.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes.
No one can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. But okay, you said best to get the mattress pad. So what if someone wanted the whole thing to go with the mattress? Still tell them to come in and get the mattress pad first, or let them get what they want? Hello?
He disappeared. But it's best to get the mattress pad first to qualify yourself. Then they get paid on the mattress cover.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I see my phone went dead. Anybody got a question for me?
I already answered.
Anybody else? Saya? The only one I heard on this phone, Saya, all week, it's been you, Bonnie, and Tracy. Anybody else? It's Dr. Clark, call me again. Give me a minute. I'm gonna go dead again. Give me a minute. Hey, Vera.
Yeah, can you hear me,
Vera?
Dr. Vincent?
Vera?
Hello? Yes, I'm here.
Can anybody hear me?
Yes, we hear you fine, Dr. Vincent.
Yes,
Can
I'm back.
anybody hear me?
Yes. We hear you, Dr. Vincent.
It's more like, can he hear us?
Can anybody
we
hear me?
him. We hear you, Dr. Vincent. You can't hear us.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody probably should just text him and let him know that.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
going to.
I'm,
Dr. Vincent,
I'm seeing it on the chat. Yeah.
Yes, uh-huh.
we hear you. Do you hear us?
I hear you now.
Okay, good.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, Dr. Clark. So Margie going to sign up with you. You know Margie from Zango with you, but definitely this year. We got a chance, Dr. Clark. Today, Dr. Clark, you put in 3 people, gonna put in 2 more, and you got started yesterday, and you already 1/3 through the entire comp plan. You know that, Dr. Clark? You're gonna be level 3. You know that?
Well, that's just amazing. That's just amazing. Yeah.
And the way you go on by next month, you're gonna be level 4. In the month level 5, and by Easter level 6. Level 6 is the sweet spot. That's about 10 or 12 grand a month. You know that?
Well, looking forward to that, Dr. Vincent. And looking forward to see the entire team do the same, because this is very duplicable, very, very much. So it's easy to do, it's just easy to do. If you can't do this here, well, then you cannot do it anywhere. Let me just put it that way. This is just easy. And the fact that we would be able to help so many people.
And plus now it's gonna be almost automatic. You don't gotta wait for people to put it in there. You can do it yourself. That would be amazing all by itself. Because you and I today went through holy hell trying to get folks on the line. Amazing, wasn't it? But guess what? Even though I was frustrated, I smiled. I said, "You mean they're that busy?" Al said, "We're busy. We're swamped." Swamped. People want this product because the work's ready. This hitting them, the company was not prepared, James, because they got 1,000 folks in over the last month who start talking, running their mouths to their family and friends that everybody wants this product. You know that? So it's going to be huge. Anybody else? Anybody else? So you want to call Al tomorrow, James, and get the phone number from Vera and have Al's wife put it in other people, okay? Tomorrow. James. You there, James? Can anybody hear me?
Yes, we're hearing you, Dr. Vincent.
There's no questions, folks. Dr. Vincent needs to eat and go to bed. Any questions, folks? So we got to get you financed. It may not be tomorrow. Wednesday is when they're going to train us to get folks financed. It may be Thursday, but I'll do all my best because Dr. Clark got people waiting. Vera been waiting. My goal is to have 50 people on this mattress pad when we do our first ENOC treatment in 2 weeks. I want to see people lose the weight and all that quicker. So anybody else with a question or comment? Hey, Bonnie,
Yes.
I'll make sure that Khadijah get with you, okay, once we get her settled. You also, Bill, settled, okay? Okay, folks, our next call is tomorrow at 1 p.m. Okay, bye now.